Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Piggy Bank.
Piggy bank.
I'm here. It's your casual gaming for all you casual gamers out there. It's the Piggy Bank podcast. We're gonna drop a couple pennies in this bank, as opposed to your 2 penny games cast. You know.
Yeah.
I'm joined by my good friends and colleagues Connor Elliott and Tavin Bothel.
What's poppin'? Tavin.
You didn't tell me to say hi.
Oh well,
That's
Tavin's
I gotta
thing.
know how to say
Who are
hi
you?
if I don't. someone tells me to
I'm Phil. I'm Phil. I'm your host for this podcast here. This is my show. Fuck you, Tavin.
say- Hey, you're the helmsman today.
Y'all can have
I am.
shows.
It's
I'm
mine.
not gatekeeping shows. Have shows.
You're
never have.
gatekeeping. You're gatekeeping. Fucking, I love that argument online. Fucking, you can't just gatekeep like that. You're punching down. Anyway.
I'm okay with punching down.
I mean, you are the shortest of us, so.
Ah,
yeah,
damn, he had to
anybody.
go there.
Jeez, yeah, that was unnecessary.
That was so unnecessary. Fuck.
Shut up.
You know,
Shut up,
I
Connor.
went
wouldn't
I went
have
on
known.
vacation last week or whatever, and
Where'd you
I
go?
went to Chicago to like go see my dad and my stepmom, and I took my girlfriend with me, and it was the first time of her meeting dad and stepmom, and we got about everything went great. We had a great time. We got about day 3 or 4, and we're like out at the mall. We're gonna go see Black Panther or whatever. And dad's walking ahead of us, and my girlfriend like leans over to me and just casually, "So your dad's taller than you, huh?" To which I go, "Fuck you, all right, you fucking asshole, you dickhead." That was so unnecessary. She's like, "I was just making
Oh,
an
man.
observation." I'm like, "No, you know what you were doing."
It's a basic observation. She didn't do any harm. Just
Tavin,
pointing
it's
out
okay.
casual
You're
things.
you're average height. You're just not above average.
All right with these. I am actually above average. The average in the U.S. is 5'8".
He's beat it.
I'm 5'10".
Well, in our friend group, you are below average.
I'm the shortest. I'm the shortest of the friend group. Yes.
You
I just
really
bumped my
gotta,
microphone with my cup.
just gotta get your wins where you can get them, huh?
Take what you can get over here.
6-foot prick.
I've been playing a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did a review about it, I think.
We
That-
did review it.
Whole review. 2 Penny Games. YouTube.com/2
yeah.
Penny Games.
That's right. You can catch us on YouTube, Spotify. Are we on Apple Podcasts?
Yeah.
Oh, Apple Podcast. Yeah, it's, wherever
Apple,
you listen to podcasts.
Apple Pods, Google
Do we
Pods,
still
all the
have,
mainstream
Do we still
joints.
have SoundCloud?
Yes.
For the time being, we're on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Anyway, Tav, why don't you start us off with our first mini game? Go and hit us
Oh,
with
okay.
a mini game.
Yeah. Nice and easy. Gentlemen, a quick question for you. What do these 3 characters have in common? This is not the minigame. I'm just asking to set it up.
Okay.
Alright? What do these 3 characters have in common? I've got Big Daddy from BioShock, Dante from the Devil May Cry reboot, and Isaac Clarke from Dead Space.
I'm gonna throw a guess in there. I'm say they're all voiced by the same guy.
They are not?
Yeah. Unfortunately, not that one. They all. Well, Dante doesn't have a kid, and Isaac doesn't either, which is. I don't know. There's nothing. Nothing. That's the answer. Nothing.
Oh, well, Connor, that's where you're wrong. They are all characters in the 2012 classic PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Oh my God. Is this coming from the Golden Bolt? video
It
you
was
put out?
inspired by the Golden Bolt video.
Okay,
It did launch it in my mind. But
I just watched that video yesterday.
yeah, it was a good video. It was a great video.
Good
Everybody
video,
go watch
yeah.
Golden Bolt's PlayStation All-Stars. I think he's more than fair to it. I think he gives
Yeah.
it its props where it's due.
He has like a 2-minute thing where he like gives his more biased part of it, like where it's just him kind of gushing about it.
And I'll say, as someone who played the game, it's a quality game. It's a good game. It's just not what it should have been. That's the problem, is that it looks like Smash Brothers, so you want it to play like Smash Brothers, but it doesn't play like Smash Brothers. And
I think that's what he quoted Greg Miller saying that, right?
Yeah,
Like, that's
and-
its biggest downfall.
yeah, and number 2, neck and neck, is its roster. Ringing off a couple of names for you guys right here. Some of these make perfect sense. Some of them, no fucking logic at all.
Yeah.
Kratos, Parappa the Rapper, Fat Princess, which was only popular in 2009. And then I think got like a 2015 game or something.
What game is that?
Fat Princess.
I will say, I had never heard of it before I even saw marketing for.
I only
PlayStation
knew
All-Stars.
her from PlayStation All Stars.
I
Sweet
forgot about her
Tooth,
from that.
Colonel Raddick, which is the bad guy from Killzone 2. Sly Cooper, Nathan Drake, Cole McGrath, Evil Cole McGrath,
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, Big Daddy, Dante, the reboot version of Dante Connor, not
That
the
lame
that
one,
one.
not
No,
the
that
cool
lame
one. Yeah.
See, I'm happy I didn't answer that correctly because I would have been.
Yeah, the
ashamed
one,
if that's what I thought.
the one where like in his game he like puts on the wig and he's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. And then
they got that.
the DLC, like, and it goes on, like, we have Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. You have to have a Metal Gear Solid entry, but like
Can't be Snake.
Smash Brothers just had Snake, so like that sucked. Sackboy from Little Big Planet, Spike from Ape Escape 2 or whatever. And then the DLC characters I think are okay. We got Cat and Dusty from Gravity Rush, which at the time Gravity Rush mattered, so that's cool. Emmett Graves from Starhawk. I don't know what that is. Zeus from God of War, Isaac Clarke from Dead Space.
Zeus got in there.
Zeus got in there.
It's weird.
I don't remember.
The Golden Bolt. He pointed it out, but it's weird that Isaac Clarke's in there just because it was late to PS3. That's
Big Daddy from BioShock didn't launch on PS3 until like a year later.
They
That's weird too.
got as much as they could.
It's just very strange. There's very strange
Glaring
choices.
holes in that list. Fucking Crash Bandicoot.
Yep.
Spyro.
Yep. So, gentlemen, I thought
Fucking-
what's funny is 2012 is a weird time for PlayStation. We're at the end of the PS3 era, but we're not quite into the PS4 yet. Last of Us hasn't come out, and then obviously all the great PS4 games after that haven't come out. So like this roster's pretty weak, but it could be better. And I think if a PlayStation All-Stars game came out today, it would be better. Just from the first party pulls alone. It does get a little complicated. I think we'd still have the glaring omissions of Crash and Spyro because PlayStation still doesn't own Crash or Spyro. But the idea of a crossover event thing for marketing and so forth is more popular than it is today than it was back then. You're thinking 2012, the first Avengers movie isn't even out yet, you know?
Yeah, right.
So I thought it would be fun for us to sit down and just kind of pitch sort of a dream cast of what a PlayStation All-Stars modern game would be.
Sorry, Tavin. Let me stop you right there. The Dreamcast was Sega.
Cute.
He knows
very,
his old
very
games
cute.
more than us. We gotta watch out, Tavin. He's got that area of knowledge locked down.
No, he's just a
I'm an old head.
jackass who pulls random pulls. So, gentlemen, I thought we'd just kind of have a quick little chat about who needs to be in there. I think quick ones that they have right: Kratos. Sly Cooper, Nathan Drake, Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter.
Easy.
I think those five, I think those would be in the modern day version of this game as well.
It's an easy lock.
I would even be okay with two versions of Kratos having.
Yeah, we need an Echo File.
Like just like a
Somewhat
reskin. You mean like the
No, because they'd
original
have to play
trilogy and then
different
the new
between
one?
the blades and the axe.
Oh, okay.
Like old Kratos would have the axe, or
I don't know.
young
I would
Kratos would have the
prefer.
blades.
I think I would prefer. I mean, I know in Smash there's 3 different versions of Link, but I think I would prefer just like do what they did and bring in like Breath of the Wild Link, but like make it fucking God of War 2018 Kratos and just have him have both.
I guess, but then like just the main, like there's so many specific abilities, and there are examples in Smash Brothers of like a character turning and being their own thing, but everyone likes it more now that Zelda and fucking what's her name, Sheik are 2 separate characters. Like everybody likes that more. Everybody likes Samus and Zero Suit being 2 different characters now, and as you said, there's 3 different versions of Link. What doesn't need to happen, I think an entry on the list is fine, but what does not need to happen is 2 versions of Cole McGrath.
Fucking one good, one evil. Cole
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that.
But one has red lightning and the other one has blue one. It changes.
Wasn't
the
it-
gameplay so much.
It was something so funny. I can't remember what percentage it was, but it was like a ridiculous number. It's like 15% of the roster is
It's
Cole
10.
McGrath.
10% is Cole
Okay.
McGrath. There's 20 characters at launch, and 2 of them were Cole McGrath.
Oh man.
Which is ridiculous. And then of course Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter. I think those are
Easy.
instant
Yeah,
locks. Sly Cooper should be an instant lock. Parappa the Rapper, I think, is an instant lock.
Yeah, I think it's a cute one.
Sweet Tooth,
Sora.
Sackboy, I think all of those work.
Definitely, I think they should definitely put Sora on there. I know he's in Smash now, but I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
Sora gets complicated because he's in Smash and Square Enix. But let's just say we live in a perfect world where we can have our cake and eat it too.
Okay.
I think Sora is a fine
Easy
entry.
Lock. I think Cloud and Sephiroth are probably both there too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cloud, Sephiroth. The problem with having characters from Smash Brothers, and I'm about to contradict myself because I think Snake should also be in this list.
Yeah, along with Raiden, I'd say.
Less so Raiden, but yes.
No, we have to have Raiden. He's so cool.
Yeah.
With his cyborg body.
with the cyborg Raiden, yes.
Yeah, it has to be the Revengeance Raiden.
I think also Revengeance Raiden makes more sense now than it did back then. Like Revengeance has grown like in popularity and like people favor that game more now than they did back then.
Yeah, it's had a little bit of like a renaissance.
Yeah, I think it's just garnered like a really good cult following, so I think that all makes sense. I already said Parappa the Rapper. Sir Daniel from Medieval. I don't know.
Hey, we got the remake recently.
Yeah, but I just feel like
sense.
we're reaching a little bit, but like I'm not against it.
I think for that one, I'm kind of like I don't see why not.
Yeah.
And also that'd be like a corporate decision. Like we have the guy from Medieval, and we just made a game about Medieval.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, I put Medieval. Sweet Tooth, I think stays.
Yep. Easy.
Easy. Get rid of him. Fat Princess. The Killzone guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Big Daddy's got to go.
I think Big Daddy. Yeah.
They got
probably goes away too.
They got Heihachi Mishima from Tekken. I think that makes sense. Tekken representation makes sense to me. We don't need any of the DLC characters. Like I don't like
no Gravity Rush.
Gravity Rush just doesn't matter anymore. I know Gravity Rush 2 just came out a few years ago, but like it just doesn't matter. Starhawk, who cares? Zeus from God of War, that's not an interesting pull.
I think it'd be cool if now after Ragnarok, Thor.
Yeah, that would be more interesting. Yeah, Isaac Clarke from Dead Space. As much as I love Dead Space and love to see Isaac get representation, no,
it's just weird.
Yeah, we have two characters that are better known on Xbox than for PlayStation, being Big Daddy.
I think Easy Edition, Joel and Ellie.
Yeah.
Little tag team.
I think you
not
can
not even a tag team, separate characters.
I think you can make those separate characters. I'd make a pull for Abby as well.
I was gonna say just maybe even Abby. Yeah.
Yeah. But you have to have Joel. You'd have to have Ellie there in some way. If Joel and Ellie is a combo, then you have to have that. And then yeah, I think Jin from Ghost is good. I think Aloy from Horizon would be a lock. Easy.
Yep. Another good one. Another good one.
That'd probably be one of the promotional characters when they first rolled out the roster.
Yeah, they love to big up Aloy.
Is there anybody that we're missing that's like in like when you load up like a Sony first party game and it shows like the fucking like the secret symbols and they have all the characters go through them? Are there anybody that we're missing?
Well, back in the day there was Toro Inc., which
Sackboy.
Yeah, Sackboy I think would stay. Yeah, Toro Inc., who was like, Astrobot. I was just gonna say Toro Inc. was like the Astrobot back in the day. Nick, get him out of here. Put Astrobot in. I think that makes sense.
Astrobot's good.
And then from there, I mean, we've at least mentioned like some cool, like a lot of cool characters. I think we have a solid list so far. But like, let's go ahead and say that we can get Crash in there. Let's go ahead and say we can get Spyro. In there. Yeah. From
One
there,
thing I think it would be cute, like for like the arcade like story mode at the very end, like if it's Sackboy versus Astro Boy, they have a little Astrobot, they have a little rivalry. I think it'd be cute.
Maybe, yeah, they're similar sizes or something, or maybe they're like a little co-op duo or something, like in cutscenes, not in gameplay. Of course.
Not in gameplay.
Is there anybody we can think of that we might be missing? Someone who's like we
said just one Cole McGrath, right?
Oh yeah, just one Cole McGrath.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't think Delson Rowe makes the cut, Connor, unless you want to make a pull for Delson Rowe.
Ooh.
That's Second Son. That's the dude from Second Son.
Oh no way.
Maybe add shit. Who do you play?
What did you say, Connor?
Did we say Dante earlier?
Oh, we didn't say Dante, but classic Dante should absolutely be in there.
Yeah.
I would make a personal pull for Nero because I like Nero more, but that's
he is cool.
I mean, we can have Ego Fighters. Like I was just gonna say, like for like Lost Legacy. What's her? Oh, I forgot her name.
Chloe. Yeah.
Yep, Chloe.
Chloe playing just like Drake makes sense. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm trying to think of.
Virgil,
do we
play differently?
Who? Virgil?
Virgil
Virgil
Devil May
from
Cry.
Devil
I don't know.
May
Is Virgil known like that though?
Yes, people very much.
I feel like maybe you'd probably put in Virgil over Nero.
Maybe. I don't know.
Fans definitely would rather prefer Virgil over
Virgil
people
over
like
Nero, yeah.
But yeah, Virgil's like.
I loved playing
favorite
Virgil in 5. He was so much fun.
I mean, it's kind of like so we're putting Sora in. I think I would probably put either Riku or Roxas, or like maybe just make Roxas a skin for Sora, or like.
Yeah, probably just a skin for that.
But like Riku, definitely.
I think Atreus should be in there.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah,
he
I
would-
guess
he'd
now
be-
with Ragnarok.
You know, minor
Yeah.
spoilers, but yeah, now with Ragnarok, that would make sense.
I mean, they put Zeus in the original. Why not Odin?
That wouldn't be
No,
weird.
not Odin. Not Odin. I think 2 versions of Kratos and Atreus
Ooh.
is fine. I don't think we need anything else.
Freya.
Nah, we're not getting.
Oh, that'd be cool,
Nah,
though.
I don't know
At that
about
point, I think we
Freya.
get into the weeds of like just adding every character.
Yeah, we're just too deep into it at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still into it.
Let's see.
I'm trying to think. I mean, we talked about Snake already. The problem with characters who have been grabbed for Smash Brothers is they're going to be directly compared to their Smash Brothers counterpart. So like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Me personally, I would make Snake way more agile. I'd make him less tech heavy, which may
Fucking-
sound crazy.
Fucking throw in Norman Reedus from Death Stranding.
Yes.
that's
What is his name? Sam Porter Bridges. Yeah, that's actually a really funny pull. I think, what's his name from Deathloop?
Ooh, yeah.
Colt.
Colt.
I don't
Colt.
know.
Colt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colt and Juliana as an Echo, I think would make sense.
Maybe Juliana. Yeah.
Yeah. Conrad, can you think of anybody that like off the top that we're missing here, man?
Rivet.
Or you guys have gotten into the point where you're just grabbing for so many other characters. I'm like, you're still going.
Well, like, and here's the thing. How do you make some of these characters feel distinct and unique? Because we've already named so many sword characters between Raiden, between Jin, between Cloud, maybe Sephiroth. Like, that's a lot of swords. And you got to imagine, like, there's got to be more PlayStation representation. Who's the dude from Final Fantasy fucking 10?
Titus.
Titus. He has a
Oh,
sword.
is it Titus or Titus?
Titus.
Okay.
You
But
know,
he has a
I think he means just as much to PlayStation as Cloud does.
Yeah, that can be one of his taunts.
That could be one of his.
Oh,
That
that's
would be
gonna be
actually
one of his
hilarious.
No, but fucking as a skin for Ratchet, Rivet. Put Rivet in there.
Yeah, that absolutely makes sense.
Oh, Ethan from Resident Evil. We cloud out his face.
No, we Cloud out his face.
No. Every time you pick him, he's just facing away from the camera.
The other for
Dude,
I would
100%. That like, I was so shocked when I loaded up the Ethan Winters expansion for Village, and there's the third person mode, and like he will not let you see his face. Like every time you turn, he turns with the
You pan
camera.
The camera, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
Look
like,
at me.
really? You were going this hard in the paint for this bit?
I mean, if we're going more Resident Evil, why not fucking throw in Lady D in there?
Oh, she probably actually. She would
Maybe,
get it.
I don't know, man. I think you
Oh,
reach
she'll
for
get
you reach for Leon or Chris first before you reach for any of the Village characters.
Oh, this is
Character of
Chris's
the year.
blood.
Who won best video game character?
It was best
last
performance.
year?
Yeah,
It's
of
best
last
performance,
year.
not
Lady
video
D.
game. They were not voting on the character; they're voting
You're
on the
right.
performance.
Hey, but who won that one?
It was
everyone knew
Lady
who
D. It was the power of the internet. But I don't know, man. Putting Lady
Power of
D
the
over
big bazongos.
putting Lady D or Ethan over Leon or Chris is fucking nuts.
I mean, yeah, you definitely put in Chris and Leon, but you know,
They play so similarly though. They'd be very
well, I would take out Ethan
Hard
and
to
just put in Chris and Leon, and then
Yeah.
cool. Well, yeah, Ethan was more of a joke.
I think Chris would be more like heavy and like powerful, and Leon would be more like agile.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Leon's throwing in kicks.
Yeah.
Chris is just throwing heavy punches.
I feel like
those left hooks.
I feel like at some point Leon's just gonna start doing fucking capoeira and fucking breakdance fighting and
Oh,
shit.
that's-
Fucking-
that-
I cannot wait for Resident Evil 4. Anyways, God. And then I don't know how you would do it, but like Sackboy, I think is just such a potential character. Like there's so much potential there. And I forget how he played in the old game, but like just all the things that you could bring in. He would almost play like almost like a Steve from Minecraft type feel. You know, where like he's just throwing shit around, he's putting stickers up, he's, you know, whipping people around with his little like creative bubble lasso thing that they have.
Yeah. So this is another idea I just had. It's not exclusive, but neither is Resident Evil. Cal Kestis.
Who's that
The thing
again?
is that Cal Kestis is the dude from Jedi
Oh,
Fallen
yeah,
Order.
yeah.
Does that game have PlayStation residents?
It doesn't
I
seem
don't
like
know.
it's super big PlayStation. Like it's not so
Yeah.
attached to.
I mean, I wouldn't mind him. I'm always listen. I've been begging for Star Wars in general to just put Cal Kestis in something because the
Yeah.
actor's right fucking there. Like, just
Mhm.
use him. And I'm always down for like a Jedi showing up anywhere. You know, of course, that's me.
Ooh,
But,
you know what'd be cool for Jedi Survivor? What if I don't know? Sorry, excuse me. I've almost said that right in the mic.
Mhm.
Fucking Star Killer. Like if they put him in Jedi Survivor, that'd be cool.
Oh, in Jedi Survivor, there's rumors of that.
Really?
That'd be
Oh,
great.
okay.
Yeah,
That'd be
I don't think it's gonna happen, but there's rumors of it. Because Cal is not. I think the general idea is there's somebody in the trailer who kind of looks like, could be Star Killer, and putting him back in canon would always be cool.
Connor, did you play Force Unleashed?
No, but I'm aware of it, and he
Okay.
always seemed cool.
Yeah,
That's
he's
all
cool. And
I remember
then,
back in
but
middle school, I had like a comic of Force Unleashed.
I heard the
Never tried.
novelization of it.
Oh.
Which is fucking nuts that existed. Where was I going with that? Oh, Cal's not like a big enough threat for Vader to come through and deal with, so he sends, this like little secret apprentice. But I think the Inquisitors as a whole have just replaced that entire idea.
Yeah,
Mhm.
pretty lame.
How do you distinguish the difference between Raiden and Cloud? Is my biggest question right now.
Raiden has a thinner sword, and Cloud has a bigger sword.
Thank you, Connor.
That's the difference.
Aesthetically,
One
yeah.
has
Raiden
wider
has the
and
high
less
frequency
sword.
blade.
Well, Raiden, I remember he does a lot of like stuff with kicks and
Yeah, I was gonna say
twirls.
Raiden's
He's
more
very
acrobatic,
movement-based.
I'd say.
A lot of
Yeah,
flips,
he'd
a
be
lot of
very-
kicks, cartwheels.
like-
Yeah.
Very movement-based character as opposed to Cloud's more heavy strikes with his Omni Slash and whatnot.
I don't think either of you have seen it, but there are multiple times in Guns of the Patriots where Raiden and Vamp go at it, and it's just
I've
two
seen it.
big ass ninjas just having this big anime fight, man. It's epic as shit.
It is cool. I've seen.
Oh,
I've seen
man.
those clips.
Oh, it's so cool.
I saw one of them.
Is,
when you were
is
playing it
Vamp-
years ago?
Is Vamp still played by Phil Lamar?
Yeah, in 4.
Oh.
Yeah. They bring everybody back.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah, but from like a fan service perspective, MGS4 is dope. It's really dope.
Oh my God, Tavin, this is. Never mind.
Okay,
I'll talk to you about it later.
sounds good.
Never mind.
But yeah, I don't know. I really do think you need two different versions of Kratos because you can't discard young Kratos with the blades. But like old Kratos is like so instantly iconic again. Like I put them on equal playing field.
Yeah, I sent you that image of I think it was I just put it in general of like young Kratos like look kind of like angry and like kind of like slightly looking up to like new Kratos and like how new Kratos is like stoic, just fucking with the beard.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. It's a little art depiction. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know, but like with that list, like I'd play that game.
Of course.
Like-
And I think they would have improved over the years from when it was last out. So
Yeah, I think even if we lose third-party characters, like it's just crazy to say, like Crash or Spyro or Sora or the Resident Evil people, like that's still a better cast off the first-party strength alone than what we had back in the day.
Do we stick with how the original All Stars played, or do we switch to like Smash?
I think you have to switch to Smash.
Or like multiverses?
Yeah, I was gonna say you put like some type of twist on it to make it like multiverses, and I don't know if
Yeah.
you do multiverses, but like you got to do something other than like you have to have something that makes you something else because Smash on its 5th iteration right now plays perfectly like and
Yep.
you just don't want to directly compete with that.
Well, greater minds than us would have to work at it to
Yeah,
make it work.
yeah, that's why we're nerds on the internet and not
Yeah.
just fucking actual game devs.
We're a couple theory crafters over here.
But what we will do is take the final product and criticize it
and take
feel
yeah,
justified in it.
and we'll be like, oh hey, that was my idea.
Or you should have done this thing because I knew that was the better thing. This stupid idea you did, dumb. Don't do it.
Or maybe
Or anything, you could have done it. But
or maybe they implement almost your exact idea and be like, oh, they didn't do it exactly right. It's a shitty idea. It's shitty.
Yeah, the options are pretty.
This
much
is not exactly what I hoped in my own brain. This is stupid. The devs are
whole-
like, here's a completely valid reason as to why we didn't do that. Oh, fuck
Yeah.
you.
Mm.
That's what I imagine a lot of like the negative reviews for God of War 2018 are.
Well, people were not happy about it switching to the new God of War. There's
Yeah.
always that crowd, like they did it with Assassin's Creed. Do it with God of War as well.
Oh, I don't get to cut up any half-naked women.
So you never actually did that. You only put
Kratos was such a badass back in the day.
You just trap one under a spinning wheel and let her get crushed.
Yeah, they're very different. One of them is a lot more active in the evil act. The other one is a passive. Evil
Oh,
act.
I don't get
Very
to
different.
I don't get to spam circle and have sex off screen. Oh,
No, but that is a.
There's always a
decision.
possibility.
Take that
There's always a possibility for the future. You never know.
we fucking get a flashback of him and Faye.
God.
Oh my god. Anyway, a flashback.
Just that alone.
It's just in
Oh.
Kratos' spank bank or something.
Jesus.
Yes. Oh, that's what the crawl space was in the first game. That's where the location was done. Okay.
Why are there two beds in there?
Mm-mm.
For my dead wife.
For my dead wife.
You had to say Dad. It made it weird.
Fucking Baldur gets uncomfortable and just leaves.
Whoa, whoa. You guys get down weird. Like
Uh,
I'm freaky, but Jesus.
Why is there like a little boy in your floorboards? What the hell?
Well, I think the best way to get off of this conversation is me to ask, who the hell is Golden Boat?
Golden Bolt.
Bolt. That's
Yes.
point still.
It's a YouTube channel. He focuses on retro games. He's
He does a lot of
Best known-
retrospectives on a
best
Video
known probably
games.
for his Ratchet and Clank series.
yeah. That's what his
retrospective
channel's
stuff.
named after.
Yeah.
Okay. You made it sound like he was like a TikToker, because I know like TikTok has now become a thing where there's certain creators who just go into whole explanations of aspects of media, whether it's books or film or video games in short time. I
Is
don't know
that
much
one
about
of them TikTok trends I've been hearing about?
Well, it's
Yeah,
funny. I'm sure it didn't hit either of y'all's radars, but there's a Star Wars lore channel called Star Wars Theory, and it's just this dude who like his brand now is just like hating new Star Wars stuff. Like he just like anything Disney era, he just hates it or whatever. But like he got caught on a live stream. He was reacting to Andor, which is happening right now, and he was like criticizing it for like really dumb reasons and really reaching. And one thing he was like, "There's no bricks and screws in Star Wars. Why are we seeing everything built up with bricks and screws?" To which the whole internet was like, there's screws in like every lightsaber, man. There's bricks literally every. What the fuck are you talking about? So yeah, the internet kind of just clowned him out, and I thought it was just a funny moment where I was like, this guy's an idiot.
Have you guys? I don't know. I mean, it probably popped up on your radar, Tavin, with like your Star Wars head. The most like Star Wars thing I've ever popped up on my feed was like, fucking. There was like a puppet that would do Star Wars theories and stuff, and he got caught out for saying some racist shit.
Yeah. Turns out he was a racist. I've fucked up the recording somehow. I don't know how. Hold on.
Oh.
Shit's fucked. There we go.
There.
Bada boom. Yeah, the puppet apparently racist and homophobic or whatever. And he doesn't like all the agendas.
Well, at least it's just the puppet that's racist.
Huh?
I said at least it's just the puppet that's racist.
Right. I love every other puppet channel on TikTok then went, "Hey,
Like,
just so you know,
disowned him.
we're good." Like we're not like him. Starhawk is a third-person shooter and the spiritual successor to Warhawk. It was developed by Lightbox Interactive and SCE Santa Monica Studio and was released for PS3 on May 8th, 2012. Cool. The next biggest entry in this franchise is Connection to All-Stars, so I think that says a lot about this game.
Whenever they released the DLC.
Yeah. No, he was a DLC character. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Nuts. Nuts.
Emmett Graves.
Emmett Graves, yes sir. And honestly, I feel like if you took some of the shitty characters out, that original cast it's fine.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all that is.
Hey, yeah. So that was. I mean, I want to play this new All Stars game. When's it coming out?
Well, probably no. Well, who knows? Maybe the video game awards will have something.
That would be
Are
the
you
biggest
changing
shock.
one of your predictions?
No. Well, funny enough, there were. Did you guys see the leaks? They're not real. The leaks of what was going to be announced at the Game Awards.
Oh
So
no.
I've seen a couple of things, but like,
yeah, there were screenshots of everything that was going to be shown. You could tell it was wrong because one of them was Death Stranding Part 2, when we already know the next game is not a Death Stranding sequel.
yeah, no.
But I'm trying to remember.
Kojima's basically a lock, though.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things that are like locks, like we know they're coming. I think Star Wars Survivor is a lock.
Yay.
Something from that at least.
Spoilers.
What? I'm so pumped for Midnight Suns.
Are you really?
Yeah,
It's
I'm pretty
getting
excited.
it's getting quality reviews.
Yeah, it is very good reviews.
Yeah.
Comes out tomorrow.
didn't
At time
think
of
it would be
recording, anyway.
that- Oh, it comes out tomorrow.
Yeah, at the time of recording, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be playing. Come 11 p.m. because we're Central Time. Come 11 p.m. I'll be playing that Callisto Protocol.
Ooh.
Get
Is that
my
coming out
spooky
here
on.
too?
Yep, same day.
Yeah, comes out.
Oh
Yep.
my god!
tomorrow.
I didn't know it was coming around that quickly. Well, I won't be able to play it, so I'll have to wait a little bit.
Why can't you play it, Connor?
Because I'm going to be busy with other games, and
That's
I
true.
have not as much time to play them.
What other games, Connor?
Well, we got our game of the month
Such as
coming up as Batman Arkham Asylum, and I want to beat that as quick as possible because on the 12th I'm going to begin playing the remake of Final Fantasy Crisis Core.
Is that the 12th or the 15th?
12th.
Oh, okay, dope.
Yeah.
have
so
have you rolled credits on God of War?
No, I'm still finishing that up.
This guy over here.
Don't worry, I'm pretty good. I can do it. I can finish it whenever.
You know, we're recording that on Sunday, right?
I do know. Don't worry.
We were almost recording that spoiler cast today.
Today.
Which is why I said we're not doing it. Why I said I couldn't do it. Well, no, we changed it. I don't know what happened, but yeah.
I think Phil-
I was gonna say we were saying I can't do it fucking tomorrow night because I work, and I threw out Saturday night, and you're like, oh, I can't do Saturday night.
Yeah, I can't.
Is that
Tough
like a
times.
personal thing, or you're just not done with the thing?
Personal thing. No, I'll
Okay.
probably finish it before then.
Okay. We're I mean,
We can't even
I guess
ask
we-
because we're on the
yeah,
internet.
can't even
right now,
ask.
yeah.
Can't even ask. Yep.
Anyways.
Connor, you wanna hop into your mini game?
Sure, I can hop into it real quick. So I enjoyed one of the ones I did recently where I went over the Game of the Year choices for
here we
the
go again.
Video Game Awards. So I thought, you know what, let me dive more into its nominations and see if there were any fun ones. And I found some things that just kind of tickled me funny. So I'm going to make you guess on some.
Connor
very
also
interesting-
one of 5 people who remembers the Spike Video Game Awards.
Oh, I remember. I watched.
I'm a Tavin. Never even heard of them before the last time we played. Didn't even know they were a thing.
Well, you're going to become very familiar with them soon. Again,
I should study up.
you should. No, because that'll ruin.
No.
So
That would ruin my entire game. No.
Really, please don't ruin it. I still can get I get work into this.
I can milk
Two
so
more,
much
maybe.
content out of this. I can
can't
milk so much.
Like maybe 2 more. I think I can do. So I'm just
Two
gonna
more?
Not back to back. Don't worry.
Okay.
Where are we going in time here, Connor?
We're going back to the first. No, the second. Never mind.
Oh.
2004.
There was a
We're gonna
really
start at
long pause
2004.
there. I got really nervous.
I thought the whole shit shut down. I hope that's one of those moments where like whoever's listening in their car goes, "The fuck?" Oh.
Am I buffering or?
Are you? So the first question, 2004, is best song in a video game. Now, you might think to yourself, oh, when you think best song, always a nice original soundtrack. No, this is not an original soundtrack for the game. So the nominees are I Do by Chingy. I don't know who that is.
Chingy?
Yeah.
He's a rapper.
Okay, he did it for the game Need for Speed Underground 2.
That makes sense.
Pain by Jimmy Eat World for Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
I don't know what that is.
Lean Back by Terror Squad, Need for Speed Underground 2.
Yeah,
Lean
shout out
Back.
Fat Joe. Lean
Lean
back.
back.
Lean back. Yeah.
Figure one of you would know who they are. And finally, Go by, oh no, two more. Go by Will I Am for NBA Live 2005. And finally, American Idiot by Green Day, Madden NFL 2005.
This is the most. Wow. If you
Is
want
this,
to
a,
be.
this is a video game award?
Yes, yeah. Yep, and we need to know
They
about
didn't
the
even
song.
write. They didn't even write these songs for the games.
No, that's why.
No.
You would think that's what they do.
These are all for their own careers.
Because there already is best soundtrack, so we need to do best song.
Best
in it.
song. Wow.
Oh, good lord. I'm voting Lean Back.
I guess-
Yeah, I don't know, man. American Idiot.
Well, good guess, Tavin, because it is American Idiot.
I thought that was too obvious. I was like, fuck. Okay.
It's one of the best songs ever made. So
Spike TV. These are white people, man. This is white people.
I guess that's fair.
But most of it was
That's
hip
fair.
hop.
Yeah, because Eminem popularized hip hop in the early 2000s.
I like.
But Eminem's not
I
on
like
it.
how two of the songs were from the same game.
I know. You know they were reaching for that one.
Shout out Need for Speed.
Now,
Underground.
so 1 point to Tavin. Phil, you can win this next one.
Shout out to Need for Speed Most Wanted for the PlayStation 2 best Need for Speed game.
That looked like a good game, even when I didn't like. I looked at it back in the day.
It's the best Need for Speed game.
Nice. Well, we're staying in 2004.
Mm.
They tried to do like a remake of it in like 2011
Recently,
or
yeah.
2012.
Might have even
Oh.
been more recent than that.
I
Did
don't
it
think so.
fail? I'm guessing.
It just wasn't the same.
Fair enough. Well, like I said before, 2004, staying there with Cyber Vixen of the Year.
Oh,
You
oh,
have to
the
realize-
internet.
You
Oh.
have to realize
Cortana.
this is the Spikes Video Game Award. Well, don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. Let us see who the nominees.
SpikeTV.com, baby.
The nominees are Blood Rain from Blood Rain 2. Tina Armstrong from Dead or Alive Ultimate. If you
Can I
needed to
Google
know
these
second
characters just to
No,
see what they
sh-
look
no,
like?
no.
No,
No.
you cannot. No, you cannot. That's breaking the rules. Okay. Carmen Electra, Def Jam, Fight for New York, which, by the way, actually, apparently was a good game.
That's a
Definitely
real person. Like,
That is just a real person. Yeah.
Yeah. Luba Licious from Leisure Suit Larry.
Fucking Leisure Suit Larry.
Magda cum laude, or whatever how you say that.
Magna Cum Loudly.
Oh God, Phil. Okay. Rachel Teller, played by Brooke Burke, Need for Speed Underground 2. Now tell me, guys, you're familiar with every single one of these people?
not a single fucking one. Fucking.
I don't know the Leisure
Blood
Suit
Rain.
Larry girl specifically, but fuck. I'm gonna say what's her name from Dead or Alive, just because Extreme Beach Volleyball.
I'm gonna
Tina
actually.
Armstrong.
Can I change my answer?
Sure.
I'm gonna go Carmen, so that they can have a real person on stage.
Nice. Well, Tavin, you would have gotten the point if you stayed with Blood Rain.
Ah,
from
fuck.
Blood Rain 2. So no one gets a point for that.
Best cyber vixen. Jesus
Cyber Vixen.
Christ.
First time they did this award, not the last.
robotic version of one of Santa's reindeer.
I like hot women in my
My
video
lord.
games. Women are just eye candy.
I do like hot women in my video
I
games.
play as a female protagonist, so I can look at their ass when they walk away.
Okay, well,
Yes,
hold
like in
on now.
Batman. No, you do it in Batman too.
What now?
You do it in Batman as well. Arkham
do
City,
you-
I think. You can
Yeah, he plays Catwoman.
walk around. And,
Oh yeah, you play
no,
as Catwoman in that
You
one.
can do it with Batman, not her. I don't care about her. You can do it with Batman. All right.
Shout out.
The bat cheeks.
Rest
Now,
in peace, Kevin Conroy.
Hey, that's a.
This is his
Look at
legacy.
All
That
right.
fucking cake. The bat cake.
Jumping forward in time 2 years to 2006 with a
Good year.
reasonable award, but a strange cast of ones to choose, which was Best Cast.
Okay.
So cast as a whole.
2006?
2006. Let me go through the ones over here. The nominees are The Godfather, the game.
What?
Scarface, The World Is Yours. Saints Row, the first one. Family Guy video game.
Hell
exclamation
yes.
point. Or, and this is a far cry from the rest of the ones on here, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Fucking what?
Yeah. Oblivion.
I guess I'll go with Family Guy.
I'm gonna go Scarface.
Scarface. I think that was the worst guess you could have made, Tavin. But Phil, you're right. It
It's
was
the Family Guy.
From the
It's Family
original
Guy.
acclaimed
Oh
show
my
Family Guy by
Jesus.
Seth MacFarlane, starring at Fox at 7 p.m.
Holy crap, Lois! We got a game award.
You're just waiting for that, weren't you?
I gotta.
Oh, fat man, give me my award.
I'm definitely queuing those up. It's for fucking. I don't even know what something.
Now here's another year into the future, 2007, with another strange entry, best military game. Now I should mention that does not include best shooter, which there is another category for. It is entirely different.
Oh man, this industry.
Yeah, right. I mean,
It's one of those square and rectangle situations where not every shooter is a military game, but every military game is a shooter.
exactly. So we had to be specific here. More
I mean, you
specific-
say that, but I bet you StarCraft is on this list.
Well, best military game.
Okay.
Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
Ghost
this.
Recon Advanced Warfighter 2.
Ah,
Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas.
ah.
Or World in Conflict.
I'm gonna say COD 4.
Best military.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to put my brain like which one it was like actually like let's simulate military actions the most. I'm gonna go. It's between the Clancys.
I mean,
I'm gonna go Ghost Recon.
yeah, that would have been my guess if it was if you're going for Tom Clancy's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Tavin, I got to give it to you, man. You are way smarter than any of the people who decided this because it is Call of Duty 4 Modern
Fuck.
Warfare. The very obvious answer.
He bait and switched me.
Yeah, you see, Tavin, I got to give you credit. You thought smart. So good job.
I put thought into it. Yeah.
You did.
Like,
You did.
why do
You
we
did.
have this category? I don't know. Maybe this.
Now,
Well, let's
Cap-
just have a reason to give Call of Duty another
I
award.
mean, they're just padding out airtime is what they're doing.
all right.
We're in such a better place now.
I got to go up for this one. A few more years into the future.
Don't worry, Tavin. We're in a better
There we
place now.
All right. So, Tavin, you're down 1 point. Phil, you're up
yeah.
1 point.
Mm-hmm.
The Spike Awards can't hurt you anymore, Tavin.
Oh, it can. Definitely can. So now, you can bring this up to a tie, Tab. And if
Uh-huh.
you do, there will be a tiebreaker.
Ooh.
That remains to be seen. Actually, a pretty reasonable question, a reasonable entry, an interesting entry. Maybe they even should do this year for the video game awards, and that's best game of the decade.
Ooh.
Yeah, right.
What year?
Of the decade.
No, but like, what year was this?
Oh, I'm sorry. This was 2012. So
Okay.
2010 backwards.
They've
Yeah.
really wanted to put
Well,
some time in between.
No, and 2011 for literally one reason. From the sounds of it, I'll read them off. The
Did they go like
nominees-
01 to 11?
It seems like they went to. I mean, there's not any from the. There's no entries from. The
People like to get fancy and
What
they're
is-
like,
what
oh,
is
the
the
decade
oldest-
doesn't change until you get to 1. No, it's at the 0,
What's the
guys.
oldest? What's the oldest entry?
I have to. That would be, unless I'm wrong.
Just
The
what
Legend
year
of
was it?
Zelda: The Wind Waker. Oh, 2002.
Okay, so yeah, they're going 2001 to 2011.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I guess so.
Unless
This is the
2000 and 2001 just weren't bangers. I don't know.
Who knows what their Machiavellian minds came up with this year? So we're gonna go ahead and start with the nominees are
Yeah, hit me.
The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker,
Yep.
Mhm.
BioShock,
Ooh.
Batman: Arkham City, which was the
Ooh.
2011 entry, which is why I
Yeah.
think they included. Half-Life 2,
Ooh.
Mass Effect 2,
No.
It's not
Portal,
that one.
which we did on the Gamecast.
I don't
Portal
think it's- I don't think
1?
it's Portal.
No, I don't think
Portal
so.
1.
If it was Portal 2, then maybe.
No.
Red Dead Redemption,
Mm,
Shadow of the Colossus.
Not for Spike TV.
there's no way. There's no
Shadow
way
of-
Spike. There's no way Spike gave it to the Shadow of the Colossus.
World of Warcraft, which, given the time, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's honestly a reasonable choice. And finally, Wii Sports.
Wii Sports is big.
Wii Sports is fucking pog.
It's good.
Fucking Batman Arkham City and Wii Sports in the same category.
What world is this?
I don't even
What have you
know
done?
I don't even know where to fucking begin with this fucking list.
I'm gonna say WoW.
I'm missing some of the ones in the middle there. It was what were the nominations real quick,
I'll
Connor?
read them off again. Batman Arkham City, BioShock, The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, Half-Life 2, Mass Effect 2, Portal, Red Dead Redemption, Shadow of the Colossus, Wii Sports, or World of Warcraft. Phil, you could change your answer if you'd like.
World of Warcraft is a good one.
What does that mean, Connor?
Just if you needed to change it, I just said.
BioShock,
I said before I read it again.
Arkham City.
I'm not gonna metagame this. I'm gonna stick with WoW.
I'm gonna go BioShock.
Well,
Probably Arkham City, though.
none of you got it.
Yeah.
The answer was Half-Life 2.
Oh, the
That was my
respectable
second
choice.
That was my second guess.
It's a proper one to give it to.
I thought that choice was too respectable to give it
I
to
was
that
gonna
one.
I was gonna say WoW, Half-Life, and then Arkham City.
That would have been good. Arkham City people were crazy about when that game came out.
Arkham City's great.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking
we'll find out
fantastic
soon.
game.
But that means Phil, you are the winner
Phil won.
of the award.
Let's go!
You're the award winner. Congrats. You can't hear the round of applause because of the noise suppression, but
Yeah, the noise suppression is kicking your ass this week, Connor. I'll tell you
Oh,
what.
I know it does usually, like it cancels that stuff out, but I realize it in mid animation or active making sounds. I'm like, oh, well, this is a waste of
Mid-animation?
my time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connor's a fucking cartoon.
I wish I could do so many crazy things as a cartoon.
Gentlemen, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
How often should a game enter your top 10 of all time?
How often?
Yeah.
What do you mean? How enter? Like as in it was there and then it left and then it came back?
No, just like how often should a new game enter that list?
My answer's
Maybe
pretty-
like once. I mean, there's like a ton of shit that comes out every year, so like maybe once a year.
I feel like that's
I'd say-
too often.
I'd say once every one to 2 years.
Yeah, I'm somewhere in like the 2 to 3 range. If a new game comes out if a new game doesn't enter your top 10 every 2 to 3 years, you're not playing enough video games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Odds are something will come out.
There's a banger somewhere. You can't go 3 years without like
maybe not for
greatest-
everybody, but like at least for you, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
This might be a bit fluid as far as answering the question goes, but I think it's appropriate for this. I think that's such a hard thing to pin down because it can be so random. So, like, for example, you can play a game and really like it, maybe not even like it all that much, think it's okay, and then leave, but then look back on a game and appreciate it. And sometimes you look back at a game, you play it, and then that appreciation grows to where you think, okay, this needs to enter my top 10. Because I've known that like a lot of the games that I like add or take away on my top 10 list only results as time goes by. So like I'll be very quickly to put something on my list or wanting to put something on my list, but as I'm like 5 years down the lane, I'm like, that didn't really have much of an impact on me. Because I think the impact that the game has on you is one of the big reasons why you put it. At least like it's usually on the top echelon of your top 10 games. Like Tavin, for example, Metal Gear Solid 3's probably never leaving. It is cemented in your mind due to the impact that game has had on you. And I know you're open to having it be overtaken by some game that comes out, but
It's almost happened a
it's hard
couple
to say
times.
that it'll leave. Oh, it has?
A couple times,
It's
yeah.
debated more? It seems
I feel like we could come back 10 years from now and Metal Gear 3 is still at the top.
10 years? I don't know, man. 10 years is a lot. Video games are getting really goddamn good. No, but even in the last Probably 3 years. There's been 3 times where I'm like, fuck, man, is this gonna take the cake? I don't know. That being Persona 4, Last of Us 2, and God of War Ragnarok.
I would have guessed all of them except for Persona 4.
Yeah.
I was gonna try to make a game of it and be like, okay, I know the one this year is God of War. I know the one last year is Last of Us. Or sorry, not last year. 2020.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't
Persona
have,
4,
I
I
wouldn't
think,
have been able to
was-
guess Persona 4.
I think Persona 4 was. I had beaten Persona 4 like the year prior to that or something. I think.
Okay. Yeah, I would not have been able to guess.
Yeah,
that
because
one
I was still at
it's
TCC
so-
when I beat Persona 4. I was still at TCC. So yeah.
Yeah, it's so far from my memory banks.
Yeah. But like that's my thing is like there are games in here that like are me. Like those are distinctly me. Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, Mass Effect 1. Like those objectively are probably not the best video games of all time, but I have so much love and adoration for the Resident Evil 2, the remake. I have so much adoration for those games that like they can't leave my top 10 unless like something new in that franchise comes out and tops it personally in my mind. But like, you know, there are games in here that I'm like, okay, these I think are like objectively some of the best video games I've ever played, and I have so much love and adoration for them. Last of Us 2, God of War Ragnarok, Fire Emblem Three Houses, you know, are
That's
all
on mine.
examples of this. But like, you know, I have Fire Emblem Three Houses above Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. But if a game needs to exit the list and it's one of those 2 games, Fire Emblem is leaving before Ratchet is.
Can I ask you what numbers Ratchet and Clank and Fire Emblem Three Houses are?
9 and 8.
Oh, okay. I thought that was going to be so fucking cool if it was the same. For me, Ratchet's 7 and Fire Emblem's 6.
So yeah, but like my thing is like, in my list, things that have come out in the last 4 years, 5 years is half the list between Last of Us 2, God of War Ragnarok, Resident Evil, Fire Emblem, Smash Bros. Ultimate.
That's on mine too.
Yeah. So like half my list is games of the last 5 years. The other half is like games of yore, but like, you know, those could go. But like I feel like I just feel like there needs to be a pretty good like rotation of games in your top 10, or you're just not playing enough video games, or you're not giving enough credit to the video games of today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be an old head if you want and put Castlevania Symphony of the Night or Final Fantasy, pick one, throw a dart, you know? But, like, do you have a list if one of PlayStation's new titles isn't on it? Like, come on, man. Like,
Right. Are you even playing games?
exactly.
PlayStation
Like,
sucks.
is what?
Yeah, maybe PlayStation just sucks. You ever thought of that? They're just like,
There's
"Hey,
a chance, yeah, sure, but like, there's other games out there, like, you know, like I think Red Dead 2. I mean, still a PlayStation game, but Spider-Man. It wasn't PlayStation Studio at the time. Fucking Breath of the Wild, fucking Sekiro, Elden Ring. Like, if none of these games have entered your top 10 in any way, what are you playing? You know, like. Huh? Or like, you know, there's a banger of a Mario game every 5 years, at least. You know, like you can't go 5 years without one of the best Mario games ever made coming out. Like, it's just
Odyssey's on my list. So.
jump better than you did last time."
I don't know. I mean, there's something to be said about like originality or did it first. Like, I understand why Symphony of the Night is on people's lists, but like, you're gonna sit here and tell me with a straight face that like God of War Ragnarok isn't worth being in the top 10, or nothing in the last 5 years is worth being in the top 10? That's insane to me.
Should publicly post their top 10 video games of all time so we can get like a good estimate of what's up there.
We need to judge everybody's character. Can you
Every
call
single
yourself a
person.
gamer if you haven't played Final
Fucking
Fantasy
the
3?
Got the 3 of us at like a fucking fold-out table and just a line of people, fucking putting like they have like little paper lists in their hands, like fucking shaking, like.
Yep, it's invasion of privacy, but I don't care. Come on, the one of your lists. I approve.
Is this where the line starts?
That's
We'd have
fucking
to talk
funny.
like that. We would have to talk like that, even if we didn't actually talk like it. We'd have to just to add a little bit of comedy to it. Add some brevity to a dark situation, like forcing people to march to make their lists of the best video games that they played. I like this idea. You know, it was a joke at first. I'm starting to think we got a thing going here.
Maybe we do know what we're talking about. Maybe
Hold
maybe
on.
everyone should.
Before you talk about video games, give me a top 10 of all time. What are we dealing with here?
We fucking. Oh my god, it's come full circle. We're gatekeeping video games.
Time is a flat circle.
I mean, there's something to be said. Like, if you're going to have an educated conversation about video games with somebody, their top 10 list says a lot about them, and it tells you a lot about
It has a lot of personality in there.
the perspective that they come from, you know? Like, I mean, it's the same thing in hip-hop. Like, give me your top 5 rappers of all time. That tells me a lot about how you listen to music, you know?
Oh, Tavin, I have seen you judge so many people online for posting their top rap.
Motherfuckers
artists.
put
That guy's
fucking-
in your list.
Anywhere on Twitter.
Motherfuckers put 50 Cent in their top 10s, and I'm like, what the fuck are you smoking? I like 50 Cent as much as anybody else, but he made one great album, and then the rest was meh. What are we
That's
talking
G-Unit,
about
man.
here? Huh?
That's G-Unit.
That's enough of a reason to put someone at the top.
He's got a tattoo on his back that says G-Unit. Come on.
He does have...
He got
I
shot
don't,
a
I
bunch
don't
of
know if
times.
he still has that, but he did have that at one point.
I mean, he's got the big ass 50 on his back.
I don't know if either of those are true.
Are
He
you-
might.
Have you
I
not
don't know.
seen the tattoo?
Are you guys looking at shirtless?
But, like,
photos?
tattoos can be removed. Are you guys...
Yeah.
Connor, how
It's a
often do
big
you look
fucking
up
back
50
tattoo.
Cent's naked back?
I don't think I ever have.
Ugh, you should, man. That man was sexy back in the day.
I'll check it out.
Oh, he does
No, I
have
don't have it on the
just a
search.
big ass 50.
Yeah.
It's his brand.
And it's something that says G-Unit underneath, right?
Yeah, G Unit underneath, yeah, and then Southside up top. That's a dope ass tattoo. Shout out 50 Cent.
Hey, you're really familiar with his back, aren't you?
I'm looking at pictures of it right now. Oh, Phil,
He's
yeah.
talking about me because I knew it's a fucking really self-centered tattoo.
I bet it is.
I love it.
Do you not like to look at like bad tattoos on the internet?
You know what? I don't. Cause
That's like one of my favorite
so bad
subreddits.
for 'em. Oh my god, you like to see people's mistakes.
Lil Wayne has a bunch of entries, I bet.
Oh, that is a sick tattoo.
Anyway, bad tattoos aside, I think we go ahead and we should hop right into our final mini game from yours truly.
Here we go.
And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to say that I did not prepare a what am I looking at for this week.
That's 2 weeks in a row, Philip.
I know. Well, technically
Take
3
it.
because we skipped a week.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving. Give us a break.
Yeah. So I had plenty of time, but I just didn't do it. So
Oh, the number of times where I'm like, hey, you guys ready to record? And they're like, hold on, I need to go do 12 things that I could have done 3 days ago.
okay, I'm playing Pokemon and trying to platinum the original Ratchet and Clank. Okay,
It's a lot
that was also a really fun stream that I did on Tuesday.
The Ratchet, yeah, Ratchet's a fun fucking game, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking got that fucking stupid hoverboard trophy.
Hell yeah. The thing is like, at some point in the book club, we should make Connor platinum a game. Yeah.
I'll just go to For Honor and just jump back on that.
Just go to For Honor.
Do his last like 5 trophies.
Dude, it would take 3 hours max.
3 hours, really?
Yes,
God,
easily.
That's like 3 whole hours.
It is. It's like
Okay, but
like
before he does any of that, he needs to finish God of War.
it's 180 minutes. Well, I
Minigame.
didn't finish that game.
Anyway, for my mini game, before I was so rudely interrupted by myself. We're gonna be doing another draft pick, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Today, we're going to be doing best sidekicks in video games.
Well, anyone have an answer?
Well,
Well,
what are
Tavin's gotta spin
we
the wheel
talking
so he
about
goes first.
sidekicks here?
Criteria.
A friend / colleague that assists the main character assist the main character in their main objective in the game.
Okay. They have to be utilized in gameplay or just narratively or
¿Por qué no los dos? Let's do both.
Okay.
And let's say that it can't just be a one-off. They have to be there. I mean it's real arbitrary, but like I think if they're there more than 3 times, I'll count it. Like if they're
throughout
if
the
they're,
game, like they don't
Yeah,
have
if
like
they're there
they're
throughout
not
the
just
game.
like some one-off NPC that you met.
Yeah,
and
it's not like
yeah.
oh I'll do this one side quest to give you a buff for the rest of the
Yeah.
game. It's not
Yeah.
like that. It's a friend to the main character.
Ooh, I've got bangers. Okay. Who's
Are you
starting?
gonna spin? Tavin, you gotta spin the wheel.
Ah, I don't have the wheel up.
You spin the wheel? Wait, there's a wheel?
There's a
Well,
wheel.
that's how we decide who goes first on the draft pick.
I'm sorry, I didn't have this. I didn't know I needed this.
It's okay.
Uh,
You're just failing in front of
okay.
everybody.
is it gonna make noise? Hope not. I don't think it
It
is.
shouldn't. It didn't last time.
It's spinning. It's spinning. It's spinning. It's spinning. We are starting with Big Convoy.
All right, that
Connor.
sounds good. And then I got my one of my top picks, which is
That means I'm going
I will-
last.
this should be qualifying. Cortana from Halo.
It's a good one.
Always one
a
of
good
my
one.
classic favorites as far as
That is a good one.
Always remember her.
Yep. That's a good one.
Who do I want to pull first? So many. I'm gonna go just to secure it because I know you guys are assholes. I'm gonna go Garrus from Mass Effect.
Damn. That was on my
Yeah.
radar. It was on my radar.
Yeah.
I will say. My first pick, I'm going for Clank.
Ah, Clank's a good
Thank
one.
God, there you go.
Clank's a
You got
good
it.
one. Yeah.
Secret Agent Clank, baby.
Connor.
You know, I'd go with yeah. None of you would say this one, but Midna from Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. She was
Yeah,
always a nice
I mean,
companion. to have
okay.
in Link.
It's not
Okay,
bad. That's not
that's
who I'm
not
reaching
bad.
for Legend of Zelda, but
No, but
No,
I'm not mad at that.
I always liked her.
it's a good pick. It's a good
I'm
pick.
gonna
Midna's good.
go. I'm gonna go Otacon, Metal Gear Solid.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
That's a good
Haven't
one.
picked.
That's it right there.
Damn. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm one.
Okay.
I've got a couple more lined up.
Okay. I'm gonna go Tails. Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's a good one. I like that one. That's a good pick.
Everyone Nails. I'll go for it. Ellie from The Last of Us.
Ah, fuck. That's good.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't think about
of
that
course,
one.
one of the best written video game characters.
Yeah.
Should easily make that list.
Yeah.
Very well
okay,
written, yeah.
Okay. Do I go safe or do I do something a little more experimental, a little more fun? What number is this? 3?
Three.
I'm gonna
Pick
play
number
it
3.
safe for right now. I'm gonna go Atreus, God of War, 2018.
Figured if he didn't get that, Phil was gonna get it.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I'm same vein here. I'm gonna go Mimir from God of War.
Ah, Mimir's fun. That's fun. Okay, need 2 more now.
What the name? The name.
Oh,
I had the
Connor's struggling.
name.
He doesn't
I had
have
the
it.
Name. I had the name. Okay. What name was that? What name? Elizabeth from BioShock Infinite.
Okay,
It was a fun character to have around.
Good one.
that's not bad. That's not
Had a lot of
bad.
spirit to the game. Mm-hmm.
Grab it. Yeah, yo, you grab both the 2013 teammates. Give me for number 4. Give me fuck it. Give me Goofy from Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my!
Fuck you.
Oh, you took it for. Was that your next one, Phil?
No, because that's dumb. You're just doing it because you think that it's on my list.
No, I just genuinely think that's a good pick.
Okay.
He's less annoying than Donald. Like,
I got it.
oh Jesus.
Oh,
What's the little robot from Jedi Fallen Order?
BD1.
My cat is in the background.
The
My
cat!
girlfriend.
here.
BD1 is
BD1. Yeah, I'm gonna go BD1.
I like that. I like that one.
Another one that you guys can shoot down if it doesn't qualify as a sidekick, but I think it'd be proper to say Tifa Lockhart from Final
No,
Fantasy.
that works. That
Yeah.
absolutely works. 100%.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tifa's a good pick.
Okay, gotta go. Yeah, I love Tifa.
For my last pick, I'm trying to think of like games that like matter before. I've had one in the clip the whole time, and I'm thinking about if I want to pull this one or if there's a better one.
We're
in
on
my
the
head.
last one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Connor. Who was your last pick?
It was Tifa Lockhart.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Tifa's a good one. There's one pick in my head that like if you pick this character, you're an idiot because this is one of the worst sidekicks ever. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna go with the one I've had, and it's fun. I'm gonna go Lydia from Skyrim.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a
She's
really
from
good
fucking.
White
What's
Run.
the? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the
House
guild
call.
is. It's like the shield something. I don't know.
No,
House
she's your Thane from
House. Oh,
or
damn it.
your
Oh,
is it Thane
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
It is Thane. It is Thane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid,
Okay. Okay. Damn.
Oh, I had to go.
Okay. I think I'll go for my last pick. Man, I'm last. There's a lot of pressure on this one.
It is a lot of pressure. You gotta come with a
Yeah.
banger of some kind.
I gotta end us out strong, huh? Okay. For my final pick, I am going to do. No, because that's a bad one. Fuck. Okay, sorry. I feel like I'm keeping us back because
We're starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel here.
I know. I had one, but I didn't.
There's one classic one that like if you want to be like
It doesn't
generic.
matter. This isn't my pick, but my thought was Catwoman from Arkham City, but like no, because that's not a good pick, right?
No, that's not a good pick.
Do you want a suggestion?
No.
Are you able to give those?
No. Ooh, I just thought of a classic one.
Uh-huh.
Fucking Doc from Punch Out.
He's always right there with you.
I don't
He's
know who
always
the fuck
training
that
you.
is.
Hell yeah.
I was
Hell yeah. He's your trainer in Punch Out.
see like classics. I was thinking like Luigi, or
No one has said that, did they?
nah, no one said that one. I thought Phil was gonna go Daxter, which I would have
No.
lost. I would have lost respect for him if he went Daxter, because Daxter's
Because
piece of shit.
see, that's exactly why I didn't do it, because I knew that's what you thought I was gonna do.
Daxter sucks.
He's
Um,
he's only bad in the first game.
Yeah, that's where he's at his worst for sure.
Can't wait to play those
Who are some
games.
like other classics that we're missing? I guess like Barrett, if you want to keep on the Final Fantasy train.
Yeah. Fucking
Um,
Donald from Kingdom Hearts. Fucking.
Donald, Ellie from Uncharted, or Elena,
I
not
mean,
Ellie.
it's
Elena.
too late now. I can't change my pick.
But you can still say the name for shits
Pikachu.
and giggles. Who? Pikachu? Oh, that's a good
Oh.
one. The one that I
Serena?
was like, this is a
Skyrim?
terrible pick if you pick it is Ashley from Resident Evil 4.
She's
been
not
a
as
terrible
bad as
pick.
she was.
Oh, that's a good one.
She's not, but she's still annoying as shit.
Ooh, what if you did? Fucking what's his name from 3 remake?
Carlos?
Carlos, yeah.
I think like characters like Sheva Olimar hit the list first.
Oh, okay.
People would probably make an argument for Claire before Carlos, even though I see Claire as the main character of that game personally.
She's not.
Wait, what 3?
No,
like,
two.
I mean like Jill Valentine. I think
He's just going-
the first game. Yeah, I'm just going down.
He's just
Resident Evil
going
names now.
Resident Evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, Connor, how good is Resident Evil 5?
It's amazing. I mean, it is a game that stands the test of time, despite how it's not the most well-made.
Despite in the ways that it doesn't.
Yeah, which is many. But okay, if we land on that for our video game of the month,
For which
what's
one?
happening?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Because we gotta go. Because we have to go through so many games before we hit that.
I
You know what I'm
know
saying?
The original Resident Evil.
No, Resident Evil 5.
Oh.
See, I think Phil, you would have to do a co-op with Tavin or me, and then
Do
one
we
else
do
would
we
go out
do
of
we
the
flip a coin? Do we flip a coin and see who I
Who
partner
gets
with?
the co-op partner?
month.
I'll just play the game twice, guys. I like that game a lot.
Fair enough. It is.
Have fucking 2 concurrent playthroughs.
Yeah.
Me and Tavin can beat it very quickly.
Oh,
Like,
easy.
Mhm.
No, like you have entirely like an entirely different inventory than you have with me. Like you have to use a bunch of extra shit because I suck or something. Like
That's
And it would be weird because me and Connor have like an agreed upon inventory because like you have to share bullets and ammo and stuff. So like
yeah.
there's no point in both of us having machine guns because then like neither of us have machine gun ammo because we're both chewing through it.
And then cut to me and Tavin. I'm like hoarding all the
Yeah,
bullets.
yeah.
Like,
I'm sitting here.
I
I'm
need
like,
it.
what fucking piece of shit weapon is Phil gonna make me use? Like,
I need it. I need all of them. They're shiny.
give it to me.
who's getting the shotgun.
That's
Probably
the
me.
big question: is who gets the shotgun?
Probably me.
I'd be fine with that as long as I get the sniper.
Okay.
Yeah, bam.
Oh, there you go. See,
Boom.
Open up.
Easy money. Easy money. I think Connor, I usually get the shotgun between the two of us, don't I?
You do, because I get a machine gun.
Yeah, you get the machine gun. We usually have you like hold all the grenades and shit.
And the Magnum.
Ah, yeah, the Magnum. He does get the Magnum. Yeah,
Oh, you get the sniper, shotgun, and your
Having all you get is a
as
sniper.
well.
yeah. I mean, the pistol, like, we both have pistols. So, because, like.
No, but you can only use a sniper.
Fair enough.
You can use only the sniper or a
Challenge.
knife.
Challenge mode.
That would be. The sniper rifles are good, not that good.
No. God, no. Oh, God. But the thing is, Connor, is if we do 5, we have to put 6 in the mix.
Do we have to?
Yeah,
only
we
do the good games. We
do.
only do
We do
good
have
games.
to.
We don't have to do 3. We don't have to do 6.
We can't
we only
just
do
do
good
good
games in Kingdom Hearts.
games. We gotta do
can't.
bad
We have to do
games.
good games. We have to prioritize. Okay, fine.
Yeah, we only do good games like Kingdom Hearts.
I'm not playing Resident Evil 6 twice. Dead Space 3, let's go, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
I'd love Dead Space 3. I want to play Dead Space 3.
Dead Space 3 on
Yeah.
our like, I mean, it's fun, I guess, but like, it's 1 and 2 are just such bangers. The 3 was such a disappointment. Anyways,
You know what's crazy about Dead Space 3?
Hmm.
When you pause, it pauses for the other person.
yes, yeah, that's true. I think the other person can unpause it as well.
Yeah.
I might be mistaken in that, but yeah, it
Oh,
does.
I don't know. I just remember because I saw there was like a highlight from one of the streamers we watch, Ray.
Yeah. Shout out Ray Narvaez. Good stuff. Yeah, I watched his entire Resident Evil 6 playthrough. And Connor, let me tell you, that game is worse than you remember it being.
With Andy Cortez.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's
No.
worse. It's way worse.
What? Well, I'll take your word for it.
No, it's bad.
Gentlemen, well, I think that's a piggy bank.
I think that's a piggy bank.
I think that's we drop a little piggy in the bank there.
That's the piggy bank.
Do any of you have a piggy bank even?
I have a jar that I put coins in.
Tavin?
No.
Well, I don't either. I have a.
I keep coins in my center console in my car until they pile up, and then I just put them in a doggy bag. And
I still have
'em.
that fucking growler that I stole from work. That I put coins in.
You stole a growler?
Yeah, one of the days we went to do FBS. Yeah, I grabbed it.
Did you just admit to a crime?
Well, no,
I've stolen.
it didn't have any like actual.
It didn't have
important
beer in it,
merchandise
which
in
the
it.
beer is what
Yeah.
matters. The beer is what matters.
Well, I guess so. That makes sense.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Just catch us on all your favorite podcast services. Check us out every Tuesday at 2 p.m. I'll be streaming as I usually do. I'll only ever really skip it if I'm feeling shitty, which was only like a week ago. I did it this past week, so it was a fun stream. Played some Ratchet and Clank. Should be done with Ratchet and Clank by the time I do the next week. So
Spoiler cast for God of War Ragnarok and our book club review for God of War Ragnarok goes up this Sunday.
are we spinning the wheel after we finish that?
No, because we're going to Batman Arkham Asylum for
That's right. That's
for
right.
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy. Yep.
And then the first game that we play in, like the game we play through January, is going to be the first spinnable one. What am I missing? Oh, Game Awards is happening
Ooh, yep.
next week.
It is next
But
week.
you know, after you hear this, but before you hear the next one, it's a Thursday. We're not doing any stream or anything for it, but you can catch our Game Awards predictions from 2 weeks ago or whatever. That is live on youtube.com/2pennygames and podcast services of your choice right now. You can get the results on that Not this week, but the next week. So keep an eye out for that. Other than that, I don't think we have anything else on the channel to plug right now.
I don't think so. I mean, obviously, we'll like after all the results and all the announcements happen, we'll have opinions and impressions and stuff. We'll talk about that when we get to it, though. So, thanks for watching, and I guess we'll see you next time. Thanks for everyone. Connor, say goodbye to the people.
Goodbye.
Bye, Tavin.